How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully, everyone's doing an awesome day, or having an awesome day, I should say. Because I certainly am. Nothing like being stuck in traffic. Being sarcastic here, but that's all right, man. I mean, the show must go on, right? And as cringy as that is, that's what Quora.com is. It's like cringe all the time. Every so often, I get a interesting question, interesting topic, but most of it is crap. I'm just gonna put it that way. According to this, I caught my son sleeping without my permission. How should I punish him? What type of question is this? If they're tired, you let them sleep. They don't need your permission to sleep unless it's during a family gathering or at church or at a concert or whatever. Clearly, they're tired. Of course, this response is, my mother did this in my childhood. I couldn't sleep, shower, eat, or talk to friends or family without her permission, which I never got. If you want to lose your son due to your control loss, feel free to punish him. But coming from a kid who never got to live freely, he'll never be able to recover from it. Worse, you'll never see him again. Don't punish a child for needing things. Let's see here. Edit. Please actually read both the question and the answer and stop commenting hate on my response. I know Quora has a bit of a messed up layout, but I'm not the one who asked the question. What you're reading is the response/answer. Thank you. I survived child abuse. I'm under 8 or 19. I'm not the person who refused to let their son sleep. But like I said, this is cancer. There's people out there, they're abusing their children like this. That's freaking nonsense. Let's see here. Do a little doom scrolling. Someone who disliked me somehow got my car towed from my own property and I'm being made to pay a fine. Is this legal? What should I do? Interesting question. That's a very interesting question because that's actually a really good question for a topic. You're going to love this, but if it's your parking spot and that's 100% your property, call the police and report your car stolen. They will run the VIN number through a computer and see the towing company has it. They will go to the towing company and say it looks like there was a mix-up. You either drive this car back right now and pay for damages, or we arrest your driver right now. They arrest the driver. The company might hold their ground. Then you use that police report to sue your neighbor, the complex, and the towing company. Buy me a beer when you get to mine because this is hilarious. Good luck. For the people that actually towing people's car when they're 100% right to park there, that's nonsense. Let's see here, a little bit more doom scrolling. Let's see here. My 15-year-old daughter got a B in class today. I took her phone, her laptop, TV, bedroom door, bed, pillows, and blankets away for 2 weeks. Should I have done more? You should do way less than that. What type of monster are you? Got a B in class? Dude, I mean, my parents would be happy if I got a C in class. A B in class, that's like, that'd be, make them smile. Yes, why did you stop with just that? You should have then had her entire room wrecked, gathered all her things, burned them, and after that, you should have dragged her all the way to the street and left her there. After you're done with all that, call this number. The person answering will make sure that all your problems are solved. Mental hospital in Chenia, it's okay to ask for help. Get back to driving seat of your mind. Visit our psychiatric hospital for help. 0994004, not four, but totally slaughtered that. Call 09940004146. I highlighted the number for you. You're welcome. If you're not that stupid, you would have figured out that I was being sarcastic. I swear, of all the crazy moms on Quora, you take the cake. Your daughter got a B, not an F, a B. It's like at 89 or 80 to 89. You punish your daughter for that. You've gone crazy. What parent will take away their child's phone, laptop, TV, bedroom door, bed, pillows, and blankets for 2 weeks, all for a B? You're simply disgusting. What you're doing is literally child abuse. I hope she's okay. How could you watch your daughter sleep without a bed, pillow, and blanket, knowing that you're the cause of it? Took away her bedroom door. She's 15. She needs privacy. Where will she change her clothes? Hope she grows up and puts you in a nursing home that makes you sleep on the floor and does not have doors to any rooms. Dude, this person's being brutal. Man, brutal. Let's see here. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the cancer I'm talking about that's on Quora. I don't even know if this is a legit question or they're just asking you a question because the more questions you ask, more potential you get an income from Quora. Last time I looked into it, which was a few years ago. Let's see, what is the dumbest life decision you've seen someone make? I mean, I made some pretty dumb decisions myself, but the guy in circle is in the last minute of his life. He and the other guy in the vest were talking trash to each other, escalating the situation, and having an ego battle. Don't have an ego battle. Do not have an ego battle. See, what the guy in the red shorts didn't realize that the other guy was armed with a knife, and he goes to tackle the armed man. He is fatally stabbed. The knife severed a major artery, and the blood poured out of the man's body. He couldn't have survived this wound, but it happened in the hospital. All because he wanted to get into a fist fight with someone who disrespected him. To the men reading this, especially getting into a fight with complete strangers, it's one of the most dangerous things you could ever do. To you, it might be a fist fight. To them, it might be much more. You win every fight you avoid. Now, there's a couple of martial arts experts that are on television or on YouTube. And they go to, and they, part of their teaching is, I could teach you to win every fight. And the students ask how. He runs out the door. Sometimes a good offense is a good defense, which means that you get the heck out of there. Because you do win every fight you avoid. And also, especially here in Texas, here, kind of here in Austin, you don't know if someone knows judo. I know it's a very stupid joke with judo. It's like, I know, you don't know judo. You don't know I got a knife. You don't know I got a gun. You don't know I got a crowbar. Just saying. Oh, here's an interesting question. How does culture influence human behavior? I mean, this is going to be good, right? During a 10-hour flight, she was heading from Seoul, Korea to San Francisco, USA. This mother disrupted more than 200 passengers on the plane and a plastic bag for each one. I'll distribute more than 200 passengers a plastic bag each one. The bag contained candy, chewing gum, and earplugs as a kind of advance apology for using them in the event of her 4-month-old baby screaming during the flight. That's rather kind of her. The bag also contained a message contained, "Hello, I'm Guan Wu. I'm a 4-month-old today, and today I'm traveling to America with my mom and grandmother for my aunt's outfit. I'm a little nervous and scared. This is my first flight of my life. It's normal for me to cry or because some disturbance. I'll try to stay calm, but I cannot promise you. Please use it if my voice gets too loud and enjoy your trip. Thank you." The culture of respecting the freedoms of others. Dot, 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 dot. That's an interesting story. Let's see here. My teenage son stays out every night and comes home smelling like sulfur. Where where would he be going every night that makes him smell like this? Hi, this is alarming. When my daughter was 17, started noticing the smell on her clothes in her bedroom. Then I found a spoon with burnt substance and half-cut water bottles hidden in her room. Turns out she and her boyfriend were using heroin, and you should talk to him about that. It could be something as harmless as other posters said, but if the sulfur smell is suddenly started, pay attention to his behavior. He is deliberately avoiding you. Is he deliberately avoiding you when he gets home? Just look into this and talk to him because you never know. As a concerned parent, it is vital to educate ourselves about the signs of troubling teens and understand how to address these issues. Recently, I came across an insightful article titled Sulfur Nights and Troubled Teens Parent Guide to Understanding the Signs. It delves deep into the topic and provides valuable information and practical advice for parents who are facing similar challenges with their teenagers. I highly recommend giving it a read, gain a better understanding, and to be equipped with the necessary knowledge to navigate through these difficult times. Because I don't know what sulfur smell could be. I mean, it could be heroin. I don't know if heroin releases a sulfur smell. Not really. I mean, I know about certain things, but I don't know the ins and outs of them. But hopefully, it's just harmless fun playing with sulfur. Let's see here. Question for you. What's the fastest website for fake IDs? I don't know. See here, what's the most leading in? See here, what is the most misleading image you've ever seen? This is Ted Bundy. He's a serial rapist and murderer. This is Jeffrey Dahmer. He was a cannibal, serial killer, and rapist. This was John Wayne Gracie. He was a serial killer. And he was also, if not mistaken, a member of the Democratic Party. This is Gary Ridgway, also known as the Green River Killer. He was a serial killer. Serial killer, yep. This is Harold Shipman, aka Dr. Death. He's considered one of the most prolific murders in modern history. And this is Hitler. We know who he was and what he did. To me, the photos like this speak for themselves. They're also misleading, but at the same time, they're not. It all shows that even the most horrible of humans are still humans doing human things. Good phase to live by, teach others is monsters don't always look like monsters. After all, Lucifer is the most beautiful of the angels. It's a phrase that my grandfather taught me growing up. It's always stuck with me. Just because someone smiles at you or does something good does not mean it can't be bad too. What are some sneaky tricks used by car thieves and which can put your life also in danger? This trick is pretty simple. In parking lots, the robbers choose their target's car. They put an empty plastic bottle between the tire and the body on the right side of the car. If the car is right-handed drive, they put it on the left side of the car. Then they wait until the car owner is back to drive in his car. When the owner car is back, or the car owner is back, he starts wheeling his car, and he hears strange noises. The bottle bursting, cracking. He cannot see the bottle since it's on the other side, and he gives in to figure out the cause of the noise. He steps out, takes a short walk around the car to see what's wrong. At this point, the whole car is unlocked and the door is flung open. Engine is running mode, and the driver has stepped out. Now it's the thief's moment. The thief can either steal things from the car or run away with the entire car. Should be drive away with the entire car. This devious trick is pretty simple and dangerous too. and some run and chase, your life can be in danger as well. Spread this so more people know about this insidious trick. Even if one person is helped from not getting fooled, it's worth it. Let's see here. According to this, if a police officer asks my permission to enter my home, may may I come in and grant the officer my permission? Is this an act of tantamount to giving the officer my consent for him to search my home? I think this is going to vary from state. As a former Leo law enforcement officer, I actually had an officer ask me about 3 years ago if he could come inside so I didn't have to go outside. Since it was cold outside, I just got home and there was a homicide in the neighborhood. 2 kids were killed by a disgruntled ex, and I lived right across the street. So I get home, he follows me to the door. I politely decline and says, "Hold on, I'll be right back out because I need to let the dog out because I've been gone all day." I shut the door, got the dog. We went outside and I went out to talk to him. He said again if we could go in out of the cold. I said, "No, it's not that cold, and I'm not leaving my dog out here unattended with all these strangers walking around," because by that time there was an entire investigation team from the state at the property across the road. I wasn't sure how my dog would react. He obligated and didn't get annoyed at or mad or anything. I answered his questions and gave him much information about the neighborhoods that I knew. I absolutely had nothing to hide in the house or anything illegal, but sorry, you aren't coming in, I guess, without a warrant. All right, let's see. One more. Do one more. What's the most heroic and touching gesture made by a human or an animal? There's quite a lot of those examples, to be honest. Look at what this extraordinary woman is doing. Her name is Nicole Graham, and due to devastating flood, her beloved horse is about to sink and be swallowed up by the muddy sinkhole that has just opened up beneath the hooves. Waiting for help to arrive in a desperate attempt to prevent suffocation, Nicole holds the head of her beloved four-legged companion dramatically for 3 consecutive hours until rescuers finally manage to free the animal from the sinkhole, saving its life. Incredible. What a positive way to end this video. So there's some crazy parents out there. There's some concerned parents out there. There's some ingenious, insidious thieves out there. And then there's actually people that would go into the mud to prevent their horse from dying. With that being said, that is my video for today. And leave a comment down below if there's another type of site you want me to react to, other than Twitter and possibly Reddit, if you're interested. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.